Alright, so after meeting your friend Victoria and getting acquainted for a couple weeks in Forever Forest, you've come south to Gronar, where you've heard there were many adventures to be had, especially at night. Because the nightlife here is jumping. And you heard that the east end of town is the seedier side of things. So rather than enter the north gate, you walked around the outside of the city and came in the east gate. And the drawbridge is down and the guards let you in. They're accustomed to elves and characters of all types. As of late, there are many adventurers in these parts that have helped Gronar immensely, including humanoids. So they give no second thought to the presence of Noxina the goblin, let
Wait,
alone Victoria the elf. Say again?
themselves.
Say again?
Those human.
The guards are human, yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of just
Say
flips
again?
them off behind, saying "fuck you."
Yeah, they pay no mind to Noxina as she passes.
My orc character would do the same thing, mostly because like humans are assholes. I guess we just move forward.
Okay.
Not forward with a scampering nature. As Victoria just follows her behind, making sure she doesn't do anything too stupid.
Alright, so just right when you enter through the gate, you are greeted by a couple revelers who seem to have stumbled out of a building just to the south of you, and they are walking along in what appears to be a drunken stupor. And let's see. Okay. It looks like two drunken revelers. So they appear as this here. They're dressed. They appear to be well dressed.
My grandma just canned my sisters. Sorry, this is just kind of funny that she went to open one of those like pull tab cans for my sister.
Huh.
It just like broke. Tap with a spoon.
Yeah. So they look like they're sort of celebrating something, because they're singing this song together, like and the lyrics of which seem to be reminiscent of some sort of brotherhood, like maybe they're in like a gentleman's club or something, and they're singing the theme song, and they just kind of approach slowly in like a drunken stupor.
Noxina, being a mother, to the side.
And it seems one of them actually has a torch and is lighting the way for the other.
Excuse me, gentlemen, Victoria calls out to them calmly.
One of them turns his head to you and says,
Yes? Is my voice changer working, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you boys singing about?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
What are you boys singing about?
Oh, we're just, singing our club song, the Wheelers Club. That's right, yeah. The Wheelers Club. Right, Eamon? That's right, Aaron.
Says the other. As they sort of hiccup and approach a little bit as they it looks like they're passing by. They get a little closer. And they kind of
Victoria,
hiccup drunkenly.
fucking drunkard.
Says one of them, and he looks over and says,
No, we're not looking for trouble.
he says, as he continues.
Something out to my son.
Say again, I didn't hear you.
Neither am I. I'm just pointing something out to my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of
going
them,
back in.
yeah, one of them squints in the torchlight and says,
Oh, is that your boy?
Pup. She takes her son off her bed. I can hold him close. Touch him, you die. Very overprotective goblin mother.
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it in with myself in such a state. I can barely hold this torch up, let alone your son.
He looks at them for a moment. Wouldn't a lantern be safer then?
Oh, no. A lantern, no. I might cover myself in burning oil if I used a lantern.
he says as he keeps stumbling along.
He hisses at them when they get closer to her.
They kind of like stumble away a little bit and maybe backwards a couple steps, and then one forward, and then one to the side, and then one forward, and they're kind of holding each other up, like they've got their arms around each other, and they go back to singing that song.
Noxie, you know you must be a little more calm around cities like this. They may think you're causing trouble. She scampers off. Well, again, to the right position.
You
God
get
dang
200
it.
points to. Oh. Yeah, she kind
Roleplay?
of went. Yeah, for roleplay. Yeah. Oh, you were going that way?
Myself. Oh, 200 points for roleplay.
Yeah, 200 points for roleplaying. As you pass by, you see, it's early evening, and it's summertime, and most of the houses' doors are wide open. And inside some of the houses, you can see, like people, sort of families, like huddled up against. Fires inside, in fireplaces and whatnot, and
Trying to do is get their look inside, not get in. Just get their look.
Okay, so inside, this house.
For me, it looks pretty empty.
Okay, so no. I haven't placed the tokens yet. All right, so inside that house, is what appears to be a good wife, tending to let's see, her husband. Let's see. Her husband, who seems to be dressed like a beggar. So this couple must be very, very, very poor. He looks like so. Oh no, not like that. Like let's see. He's dressed like that. Let's see.
Messing around with the little light controls.
Say again.
I was messing around with the light controls, popping Noxina in and out, saying night, day, night, day, night, day.
Oh yeah. And they're talking to each other by the light of their fireplace. And
Their fireplace, you just put like a freaking campfire down on their table.
well, just in where the fireplace is. And yeah, they're talking to each other, and the husband's like,
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't make much today. Honey, things are getting tough around here, what with, you know, the boss and everything and his beggar tax.
Can I find a way to sneak in and gently just like pop on the table, be like, may I help you with something?
Yeah, you could hide in the shadows and then move silently into the room. Let's see.
And I'm trying to move Victoria closer so she can at least watch whatever the hell is about to go down.
Okay.
So
You're talking about Noxina?
yeah, is it in
Okay.
skills?
Yeah. So you find a place in the shadows, and you're able to maneuver inside. Go ahead and move inside. Oh, you don't have to roll the checks. I roll the checks blindly.
Oh. Oh, you scrolled up too much.
Okay, and
Oh my God.
as you crawl in, they don't seem to notice you really. And it looks like the good wife is beating some dough at the end of the table. And it looks like she's already done all the evening dishes and everything, and they're all lined up on this shelf over here, along with all their food and whatnot.
It won't let me on the table.
Oh, yeah. Here. There you go. So you just hop up out of nowhere onto the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I hear you say you're having some troubles?
Did you hear me say that?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so you seem to have startled the good wife, and she screams, "Ah!" as you say that, and she gets this scared look on her face, and she drops her rolling pin on the floor, and
I heard to pick up the rolling pin and go out to beat her.
say again.
I heard to pick up the rolling pin and go to beat Noxina.
You pick up. You said you pick up the rolling pin.
No, I half expected the good wife to pick it up
Oh,
and go.
No,
You know, like,
no,
yeah,
she,
like, no.
she slinks back into the corner up against this shelf over here, and she kind of cowers down, like leaning up against the shelf, kind of blocking her eyes from like covering her, not really covering her eyes, but she puts her hands up, kind of blocking you from her view. And then she kind of slowly, after she sees that it's, a goblin, she puts her hands down and she stands back up.
Calm yourself. I'm not here to hurt nor rob you. Normally I would. Nice.
And she says,
What are you doing here?
and the husband says,
Yeah, what are you doing here in my house? All of a sudden like that. You'll cause the death of us, startling us like that.
I overheard you talking. Money troubles, is that correct?
and the beggar says,
Well, yeah. What all did you hear?
That someone is putting a tax on you.
Well,
Donald Trump.
yeah, the boss, I mean, he's got bills to pay, we've all got bills to pay, so, he taxes us beggars, because, I mean, we're not part of his gang technically, so, and, we've got our own guild and everything, the Beggars Guild, so, I mean, we're organized and whatnot, and we kind of try to pool our money like a guild does, so, I mean, yeah.
Tori's at the door listening in, by the way.
and the good wife says,
Oh, that boss. He's really the one who runs the city, though. So he needs that money just as much as we do. He's got bills to pay as well.
I have an idea.
How much money does Noxina have on her?
let's see, go ahead and roll, let's see, 1 second. Mining equipment, starting mining.
Roll 1d100.
No, it's gonna be, go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay.
And we're gonna multiply it by 70.
Okay.
Alright, so she's got about 7. Let's see. /R 11 times 70. She's got about 770 gold on her.
Okay.
In the form of platinum coins. So /R 770 divided by 5. 154 platinum coins in her
Okay.
pouch. It's about 3 pounds of platinum.
How about you sell me something? A thing that's an item, but information of this town. Whom do you know?
What? Come again?
I will give you money if you tell me at home at their house right now.
Wait, what? You're gonna give us money for what?
Information, woman. Listen.
Oh.
And let's see here. The beggar says,
How much money?
4 platinum per home. There are any empty homes.
What do you mean per home? What? 4 platinum per home? What are we supposed to do with the homes?
Nothing. You're telling me who you know isn't home right now. God damn it!
Oh, who isn't home? Oh. Oh, okay. Let me think for a second.
and the beggar kind of ponders the situation, and
As he's pondering, she scampers over to the wife.
Miss,
you said how much? Four
For the
platinum.
platinum.
4 platinum.
She scampers over to the wife.
Miss,
She says,
That sounds mighty fine. That sounds like a great plan. Miss,
Mega, at thy service.
Miss Megalf.
Takes her son and just pops the bottle in his mouth.
Well, if you have that 4 platinum, I could tell you, someone who's not home right now.
It would be wonderful.
She scampers over to him, takes his hand, and slaps floor platinum in his hand. 4
Oh,
gives him the money. Yeah.
and he takes the money, and he gets a big old grin on his face, and he looks at you, and he shakes his head from side to side as he says it, and he goes,
the boss isn't home right now. He's at the bar.
Me that this was gonna be a big job there, good sir.
She looks over to the wife, looks back at the man, and gives him 10 more platinum.
Make yourself a family.
Then scutters out.
"Start yourself a family," you said?
She pretty much said, Ed, get yourself a kid, you'll be happier.
Oh, we'll get started right away, won't we, honey?
oh yes, we will.
Just a random goblin comes into your house, gives you 14.
And you start getting it on. All right.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
My throat is still trying to do the goblin bullshit.
Oh.
Very noble thing you did back there. She looks up to Victoria.
I know what it's like to be poor. To not have much. Home. You must take some pity on those who I deem worthy.
She slowly walks ahead. Just really dramatic.
Hmm.
She then goes over to this house and looks in to see if she can steal anything. Oh god, it scrolled down too far. Maxina! Victoria yells. She just scampers back, pretending like nothing happened. Maxina, don't go back there. Back there is bad.
Let's see. Come on. There we go.
You don't have to fill that house with anything. She didn't get to see what's inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just went over to look and got yelled at by Victoria.
Yeah. Most of the houses you can see the doors are wide open, and there's like maybe a slight breeze that's kind of like going through the town, that's kind of carrying, wafting all the smells of people's dinner and like wood fires and stuff as you pass by each door.
Cool. You scroll back enough that I can see the characters and move them?
You're right here. Is that what you needed?
No, I was trying to scroll. Sort of, yeah, I guess. I'm getting mad because the thing's really touchy, and it's just like...
Oh, it's easier if you use the directional buttons on the keyboard.
It doesn't really move well when I do that.
Oh.
That's fine, though, because, I mean, like, it's not really much of a problem.
Yeah.
Are we just... Can you not pop up that edit token thing?
Me?
No. My laptop, it popped up for me. And I didn't know why. I probably just double-clicked. Victoria's just Noxina's ball and chain, like, you better not steal anything.
I need money for my son to go to Goblin College, damn it!
Goblin College.
Goblin
We
College.
just learned to, like, identify rocks and cook rats properly.
Alright, so as you keep walking along the road, you see a small group of people cross the road in walking through people's yards, right through the alleyway or whatever you want to call it. And it looks like they're looking into people's windows as they pass.
Oh, I think these are the type of people I'm gonna be in with. Hello, fellow thieves.
She runs up to them.
The one in the back, the woman dressed in the red cloak, she greets you and says,
What? We're no thieves.
Why are you looking into so many people's windows like this?
We're just
Running-
peeping toms.
That's even worse than a common thief, you pervert.
What?
Victoria comes up. I agree. Most peeping toms are looking for a little, you know.
The house up there, first one to the left.
Noxina!
They decided to do it, it's not my fault!
Well, we're looking for a little fun.
We? No, we're not. Stop it.
Why the hell do you think we came here?
Not to have the same kind of fun you're having.
Yeah.
Thinking to myself.
hmm.
This is gonna be the funniest shit ever on the internet. Just someone's gonna realize this person's fucking crazy and they're good at it.
So, the woman steps up to you and says,
Well, what are you doing out at this time of night?
Had to go there again?
Well, what are you doing out at this time of night?
We just got here.
She is correct. We did just arrive.
Oh, you just came to town?
Yes.
Oh.
Good thing about this town. Might I ask where you got such
beautiful red robes from?
Well, you see, I provide certain services for certain amounts of money, and, because of that, I'm rather well-to-do in certain aspects.
Noxina stops for a second, rubs her chin. Hold on, I actually gotta check something. Where the where the frick Freckle?
What?
Found them.
Say again?
The computer again. She rubs her chin for a moment, then looks at the woman.
You're too ugly to be a hooker. Are you an assassin?
How dare you call me ugly? Psh.
And she scoffs at you and rolls her eyes back. And she I mean her token's ugly. But that's just because she's a little dirty, I guess. Like her hair is kind of unkempt and unwashed. But her face is somewhat comely. She's nothing to shake a stick at. She's not the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, but she's definitely not the ugliest. She is slightly above average on the, beauty scale.
So she's about the same range as Victoria, or is Victoria prettier?
Let's see. Yeah, very comparable to Victoria.
Okay. Victoria grabs Noxina.
The hell are you doing? Are you trying to get us killed? I'm just having fun here.
She turns back to the woman. Miss, I'm terribly sorry for her action.
You can tell plain as day that she was trying to eavesdrop on your conversation just now.
Miss, please, I humbly apologize for my friend's actions.
Well, I mean, I haven't had a bath today, but that's no reason to call me ugly.
Well, that's why you smell like fish. Noxina!
Well, I never!
Victoria drags Noxina away. Well, she laughs maniacally.
And they kind of they sort of step towards the south and step off.
Noxina just giggles to herself. You guys know being here and talking will end you up on YouTube, right?
I don't care. I would love that.
No, you won't.
But I don't.
Well, I'm on the D&D and the guy's recording it for it.
Okay, so several disturbing bits of graffiti are on the building just to the northwest of you. You can see plain as day on a fallen pillar that someone has painted a large cartoonish looking penis on the yeah. And it's kind of sad too because it looks like a temple that has basically crumbled. And there's just this horrible graffiti all over it.
back to her protective motherness, her eyes turn to like little cat slits as she starts becoming paranoid.
Victoria, we might have traveled a little too far beyond the wrong side of the tracks.
It's just some young and kids becoming, a little too juvenile and reckless. It'll be fine.
And from inside the ruin, you hear a disturbing noise. A noise like
You $5, I can one up that noise.
And the noise begins to multiply. The noise begins to
Dying.
multiply. It goes.
Abby,
Like that.
please just
And then
Like hell!
let's see.
be a man who's hurt himself.
So?
And after a moment, a freakish-looking man appears from out of the ruin. Go ahead and stop. And he's accompanied by 2 friends, and they are accompanied by 7 lesser friends. And just then, from the south of you, several interesting-looking characters approach. Namely, let's see. Namely, these 3.
Oh,
Let's
the
see, where are you?
cavalry arrived.
She rolls her eyes. Here she is, Victoria, come here.
1 second. One second. Okay, I've found you. All right. So just to the south of you, these 3 characters approach. There's this rather tall-looking man with very interesting gray-looking features, like gray hair and gray eyes. And this young man, well, actually, this man looks a little older. He's got a full gray beard and I think white eyes. And then a middle-aged woman dressed in an aqua-colored gown. And they're
Here
approaching.
It looks like a denim pantsuit.
Say again.
When you popped up her sprite, it looked like she was in like a denim jumper.
Oh. And then the sound from those men up in the ruins intensifies. And it sounds like this.
Oh shit! Victoria. She may not be able to swear.
And it looks like the 3 in the front have long prehensile tongues, rather like the tail of an opossum. And the closest one that you can see is actually holding the femur of some recently deceased person, and he's using his tongue to lick out the bone marrow from inside of it.
Does this femur still have blood and gore? Does it still have gore on it?
Yes, and he looks at you and looks back at the others and then looks back at you and drops the femur on the ground and hisses with this unworldly hiss and lunges to attack. You may
I've
want
seen his back.
you may want to roll initiative.
I'm doing that. I'm gonna do Victoria first, since
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna have her do the cloud spell. Hold on, where the hell is it?
The young men to the south seem to have torches, or at least the one with the sword does. So he's
What
got
the
a
hell?
torch.
Cloud spell? Do I just use innate spell ability to do that, or do we do special powers?
With Victoria,
Yeah.
you can use special powers, but you might want to look at her spell list first. Do you know what spell you want to cast?
Yeah, the cloud one.
Oh, the Stinking Cloud? Go ahead and roll Spellcraft with Victoria. If you click on Victoria's token and then click on checks, and then in chat, if you click on proficiencies and then find Spellcraft, and then it should be in the drop down menu, I think. She might have Spellcraft. Okay. Alright, so in order to cast Stinking Cloud, you just click on Victoria, click on Special Powers, and then in chat you click on Arcane, and then Level 2, so click on the 2, and then Stinking Cloud. And it should roll the spell template for Victoria.
Do I keep as one?
No, she's actually a level 7 mage.
Oh, so I just do the type in 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Full text of the spell. I'm guessing no.
Yeah, just click no. Cause I've had people use this spell before. Oh wow, it'll last for 4 rounds after leaving the cloud. Okay, so Victoria's Stinking Cloud. And that will be +1. And then that'll last for 7 rounds, so -7, enter. Okay.
Casino's attacking with sword.
Let's see. So the folks to the south of you, it doesn't seem like they're aware of what's going on quite yet.
Casino to turn back.
There's fucking demons going to eat my child!
Victoria turns. She's not wrong, but I do believe they're after all of us.
Okay. So it appears that only the 3 larger ones in front are aware of your presence right now. And the other ones are slowly kind of rousing out of some kind of cannibalistic stupor. Like maybe they have a fresh kill or something and they were just kind of processing that. Okay, so I guess time now would be I guess about 8 p.m. July 17th.
I was gonna say
10 AE 5, or actually we'll make it the future 11 AE 5 minus 1 add, and I think you guys have played through about 10 rounds since you entered the town at 8 p.m. Okay, so we'll place this on ascending. Alright, so time now is 8:10 p.m. July the 17th, 11 AE5. Victoria has just cast Stinking Cloud, so I gotta put that back at -7. Okay, so at the end of this round, the round count will be 7 rounds left. Okay. So first up is actually Victoria. So she casts her Stinking Cloud. No, don't draw. I've got a stencil thing. You can go ahead and delete that.
how do I delete it?
You select it and then hit backspace.
Hmm.
You might have to click and drag over it to get it selected. Okay, so this is your Stinking Cloud stencil, and you can put it wherever Victoria can see.
Hold on, I accidentally drew on it.
You accidentally what?
Drew on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, you have to switch back to the arrow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My bad.
So that's the size of Stinking Cloud. And you can click it and drag it wherever she can see.
Okay. Noxina's standing there with her short sword ready in case anything comes out.
Is that where you want it?
The cloud? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to put it on the map layer so we can see it without selecting it. Alright. Next up is one of the, apparently these are ghasts. And actually this is the ghast that is inside of the cloud. Okay? So ghasts are undead and they don't actually breathe. So plus they eat things that probably smell worse than this Stinking Cloud. So I'm gonna rule that because 1, they're undead, and 2, they will basically eat dead flesh that's been rotting for like months anyways, that a Stinking Cloud doesn't really have any effect on them. And that was the reason why I had you roll Spellcraft to check whether or not Victoria would kind of extrapolate that information from seeing these ghasts. So she basically selected the wrong spell. And this ghast is actually going to come up to her and attack her. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right there. And if I would have known what the hell they were, I honestly thought they were just like weird cannibalistic people.
Yeah, yep, yeah. That's what the roll was for. So if she had passed it, and I think she was really close. I didn't actually, yeah, Spellcraft. She was really close. The target number was 15 or lower, and she ended up rolling a 17. So that's basically like a 75% chance of success. And yeah, she failed that. So it was a really good chance of success, but the luck just wasn't there. Okay, so this ghast is going to. Okay, so as he approaches, Victoria and Noxina both notice that he actually stinks horribly. So that might be another reason why he's immune to that cloud. So the ghast exudes a carrion stench. They exude a carrion stench in a 10-foot radius, which causes retching and nausea unless a saving throw versus poison is made. Those failing to make this save will attack at a penalty of -2. Okay, so both Victoria and Noxina need to roll saving throws versus poison. So in order to do that, go ahead and do it for Noxina, and I'll do it for Victoria. So what you do is you click on the token, and then you click on #saves, and then in chat there will be a list of saving throws. Okay, and you want to find the one that says poison. It's going to be in the top right. And
Wait,
you click.
Noxina's a goblin. Would she have a modifier or not?
No, because she's not under the effect of any. Whoa! Oh, okay. She has leather armor +4, right?
Yeah.
So that means she gets +4 to all of her saves. So yes, her miscellaneous modifier should be +4. So Victoria's modifier is +0. And then what you do is you basically select your class and level. So you're a level 7 thief, which means you want to look for the rogue levels, and you want to select rogue 7. And in order to do that really fast, you could just type ROG7 and it will pop up really quick. So
Not multi-class? Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
she's multi-class.
nope, you're not. Yeah, you're not multi-class. So just click on not multi-classed and then not triple-classed. Whoa, what happened? Okay.
I guess I didn't succeed.
7. My chat just disappeared. So hang on a second. I have to turn off this. I have to turn off my dark matter plugin and then open chat again. Okay, let's see what the hell's going on here. Yeah,
Like, it's not about the game, so you don't have to worry that much. But, Twitch, before it
There
goes
we go.
on, you...
Okay, I opened up chat again, and then... Yeah, somehow I accidentally turned my chat off. Okay. So, Warrior 7, submit, and then... Wizard 7... No! Okay, cancel... Poison... No miscellaneous mod...
myself by going on Twitch, but I think that will cause a weird echo.
Oh no! If your computer is not like a decent gaming computer, I wouldn't bother.
I'm actually getting a
And
decent
then Rogue 8 or ROG8. There we go. Okay, Noxina fails and Victoria passes her save. Okay. So Noxina starts to kind of retch with nausea and has a -2 to hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little sword icon on you with a 2 that stands for you know, a -2 to hit. Okay. And then the ghast is going to attack, and it has claw, bite. Wow, 3 attacks, I think. Let me check.
Those rabies.
Ghast. Yeah, it does have 3 attacks. Okay. So attack with right claw. Victoria, front Shorter melee, same elevation. No mod, no mod. Hits a -1 for 2 damage to Victoria.
Frick frack.
-2. Enter. And then, on a hit, Victoria. Ghast might stun Victoria. Save versus paralyzation. Paralysis caused by a ghast lasts for 7 rounds or until negated by a priest's remove paralysis spell. Their attack is so potent that it will even affect elves. And she is an elf. So she has to save versus paralysis. So saves. Paralyzation. What?
I go with like warlock or wizard.
Oh no, I'll roll the save for her. It'll make it easier. So
okay.
she gets +0, and then she's warrior 7. She's wizard 7 and rogue 8. So she has really good saving throws, by the way, because she's triple classed. It looks like her target number was a 10, so she had a 50% chance to succeed, and it was 10 or higher. And her number she rolled was a 7, so she failed, and she's now paralyzed. So she drops to the floor with paralysis. And the ghast continues to vige and claw at her with his claws and teeth. So attack. Left claw. I'm not going to give him a bonus quite yet because she's still falling to the ground. So front, shorter melee, same elevation. No bonus, no bonus. Okay, AC 10 is a miss. And then his bite. So front, shorter melee, same elevation, no bonus, no bonus. AC 11 is even worse. Okay, next up is another ghast. So it steps right through the stinking cloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it steps right into the oh no, it's the light radius of the man's torch still doesn't show them. Okay. So they hear, I guess the people to the south of you hear what's going on, but they can't quite see it yet. If that makes sense. And this ghast so this ghast is going to vige and claw at you. With claw bite. Front, shorter melee, same elevation, no mod, no mod. AC 14 misses. And then left claw. No mod, no mod. And AC 10 is a miss. And it's... Say again?
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
I don't want by this thing.
Okay, AC 1 does hit, and you take 8 damage from its bite.
Oh, frick.
Okay, so...
8 damage.
-8. Oh, did I show you how to do damage yet?
Oh, yeah, I just go to the HP thing and change it.
Yeah, or you can hit -8, enter, and then it will subtract 8 for you.
Oh,
It's way easy. Yeah. Okay, so on a hit, so it actually hit you. Okay, ghast might stun Noxina. So save versus paralyzation. Paralysis caused by ghast lasts for, this one would be 8 rounds. So go ahead and roll a save versus paralyzation. And Victoria's paralyzation lasts for 7 rounds. So Victoria's paralyzation. +1. Add. And she's at -7. Did you pass?
No.
Okay, so yours lasts for 8 rounds.
I get 0 in the successes.
Vaccine, yeah. Paralysis. Add. And you have -8. Okay. So that's a bummer. Alright. So, yeah, you two drop into a paralytic stupor onto the ground. Okay. Next up would have been you, but you are paralyzed. And the third ghast comes along from the ruins, and guess what? Instead of going after Noxina, it comes down to these swell people down here.
Oh, thank God, they know what the hell's going on now.
Yeah, and yeah, this ghast sends its stench into their nostrils, and they have to do a save versus poison, I think.
Wait, I need to do something real quick.
Okay.
Cena, because...
Okay, so PR.
The baby lives! Sorry, I had to do a save check on the child, realizing they probably need
Ooh.
that.
Okay, so this guy begins like choking and puking.
Oof.
That was hit 2. Okay. Okay. This guy. Oh. I have some shit to delete from his thing too. Ability check. Skill check. Initiative. Okay. Alright. So he gets a saving throw versus poison. He gets to save at +3 though. Okay. Because he is a paladin.
Mm.
Okay, poison +3. Or no, it's +2. That's right, +2. And he saves as warrior 3. Not multi-class, not triple class. Okay, he saves. And his mother is 0th level. So she saves as a 0th level fighter.
Isn't that...
poison.
I thought that was a really old man.
Oh. 4-0, not multi-class, not triple class.
The other guy had gray eyes. Does that mean he's blind, or does he just have that blue-gray eye color?
You'll have to find out. Okay, so his mother is also puking.
Hey, shit.
Alright. So this ghast is going to take a swing at Zalmond. Attack. Right
Name's
claw.
Almond?
Zalmond, that's right. Shorter
name does
melee,
not
same
pop-
elevation. -2 to hit. Whoops. Because Zalmond is surrounded by an aura of protection versus evil. AC 17 is a miss.
He won't like me then.
Front,
Yeah.
shorter melee. Same elevation. -2. -17 is a miss. And bite. Front, shorter melee, same elevation. -2 to hit. +0. Ooh, hits AC 0 doing 1 damage to Zalmond.
E.
-1. Enter. And on a hit, Zalmond might be paralyzed. Save versus paralyzation. Paralysis caused by a gas lasts for 8 rounds. Okay. So save. Paralyzation. At +2. Warrior 3. Not multi-class, not triple-classed. Okay, Zalmond slinks down and goes limp as a boned fish.
Can Noxina see what is going on with the other people, or is she just like stuck staring off at someone else?
Yeah, you can kind of tell what's going on.
Does she talk, or is it just like?
It's like a sound.
Okay, so she screams out in anger, like motherfuckers. Haha.
Zalmond's paralysis. 8 rounds. Okay. Alright, so that is the end of the round. Now is time for initiative. So Victoria, Noxina, and Zalmond are all paralyzed, so I'm just going to remove them from the turn order tracker. And Zalmond's not even on there.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, hold on a moment. Gabriella, sweetheart, it's bedtime. It's almost 11. Oh.
Okay.
Put stuff in wallets, Gabby.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just go to bed. It's bedtime. Okay, I'm back. Hello, sir?
Hey.
You. Sorry, I had to talk to my sister for a moment. But yeah, I'm back now.
Okay. So these other... Wait, why are they... No. These are not supposed to be these. These are supposed to be something else.
Oh?
There were 7 of them, I remember. Okay, there we go. Copy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Alright. Initiative. There we go.
This is not gonna be good. Unless Victoria saves herself. Another paralyzation thing.
Okay. So, it looks like this guy right here changes
Yeah.
shape. And he turns into this.
Okay.
Can you see that? See that?
Turns into an angel.
Yeah. All right. Time now is 8:11 p.m. July 17th, 11 AE5. Noxina's paralysis has 7 rounds at the end of this round. Zalamon's paralysis has 7 rounds at the end of this round. Victoria's Stinking Cloud has 6 rounds at the end of this round. Victoria's paralyzation has 6 rounds at the end of this round. First up is one of the ghouls from the rear comes up to fight Ashriel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops.
Give me
8,
a moment
9.
again.
Can't
You
quite
do
get
it.
there. Say again. Then another one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gets a little closer, but not quite. Then, next up is Ashriel. So Ashriel, from around his neck, holds up a what appears to be like a golden medallion of sorts. And he begins prayer to his god, casting out the evil of undead and whatnot, and attempts to turn undead. Okay. Turn undead. Bam. Alright, priest level. Come on. Bam. Nice. 6 undead, turn and run if successful. Okay. So this ghast, this ghoul, this ghoul, this ghast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this ghoul turn and run at a movement rate of 9, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it looks like they're running like out of town or something. Next up is one of the ghouls. So it passes right through a stinking cloud and comes after Ashriel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next up is another ghoul. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it actually gets to Ashriel. Okay, attack. Right claw. Ashriel.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay.
I would need to do a stealth thing. Do something so it doesn't get their attention, but I thought... You know what? No, that's a bad idea. Just forget what I said.
Okay, he misses. Slashes with his left claw. Misses. And goes to bite Ashriel. And misses. Next up is one of the Ghast who is actually running. Next up is a Ghoul who comes out of the ruins at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And can't quite get there. Next up is the last. Nope, it's a Ghoul that's running away. After that is the last Ghoul. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he can't quite get there. And end of round. Okay. So it looks like Ashriel begins casting a spell. And he is casting... Uh-oh. He is casting. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Spells and magic. Pre-spells by sphere. All. Oh, no, combat, sorry. Combat. Unearthly Choir sounds nice.
Sprites. Children's sprites.
Oh, okay. It's a cooperative spell. At least 3 priests need it to... Okay. Whoops. He is going to cast...
For all of those listening in, well, I entertain thee with some poetry.
He's gonna cast Speak with Dead. That's what he's gonna cast. Okay. So that has a casting time of... Oh. This spell has a range of 1 yard. The dead do not lie, but they can be evasive, misleading, or obtusely literal if they answer the caster's questions at all. Some creatures are allowed saving throws. See the spell's description. Third level priest spell. Upon casting Speak with Dead spell, the priest is able to cast, ask several questions of a dead creature in a set period of time and receive answers according to the knowledge of the creature. Of course, the priest must be able to, yeah. Dead creature of different alignment or of higher level or hit dice in the caster's level receive. Okay, it's not gonna work on undead. Okay. Okay.
You know the pain of stepping on a Lego?
Yes. Especially yeah. Especially the square ones. Like the square block ones. Those ones hurt really bad.
Yeah,
Especially
I
if
just felt
they're
that pain.
they spells and magic. Pre-spells by sphere. Damn. Protection. Remove paralysis. Remove paralysis sounds good. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna remove paralysis. Whoops. Casting time of remove paralysis. Is 6. Okay. Okay. Range of remove paralysis is 10 yards per level. Area of effect is 1d4 creatures in a 20-foot cube. Okay. Okay, initiative. Oh, Lord and Savior. All right. Ascending. So, 8 p.m. July 17th, 11:85. Bunch of stuff paralyzed. And actually, these schools.
Oh, Lord and Savior. Did someone join the not movie club?
I'm just gonna delete those other things that ran away because they're just gonna escape. First up is Ashriel. Okay, so he casts Remove Paralysis. It's 1d4 creatures in a 20-foot cube. Okay, so the AoE has to be 20 feet. Spell AoEs. I don't have a 20-foot cube, so let's try a 15-footer and just stretch it. Okay. That's 20 feet now. Alright, so he is going to cure the paralysis of Noxina and Victoria. Okay.
Awesome, finally, we can move.
By the use of this spell, the priest can free one or more creatures from the effects of any paralyzation or from related magic such as a ghoul touch or a hold or slow spell. If the spell is cast on one creature, the paralyzation is negated. If cast on two creatures, each receives another saving throw versus the effect that afflicts it with a +4 bonus. So you can now roll saving throw versus paralyzation with +4 on top of your +4, which gives you a +8. Okay.
Hey, I may get a +7.
Oh,
And just
because
add the one onto it.
8's not working? Yeah, you could put +7 +1. Does your 8
No,
not work?
That's an unlucky number for me.
Oh,
If I
okay.
do end up rolling
Yeah,
something terrible,
Just
terrible.
literally type +7 +1.
Okay. Oh, what am I saving on again?
Paralyzation.
Okay.
So 7. And 8. Alright, Victoria snaps out of it. She's still prone though.
And
Hey, you snap out of it too, but you're still prone. So in order to get up, it just takes a half move, and you'll be able to rejoin initiative next round. Okay, so first up is one of the ghouls who comes over to Ashriel and starts attacking him. Alright, so attack. Right claw, Ashriel. 16 is a miss. Left claw, Ashriel. 14 is a miss. And bite, Ashriel. 10 is a miss. Oh, weird.
do they have to roll a crit just to hit him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, next up is another ghoul. Okay. So this one steps right here to attack Ashriel. Okay. Attack. Right claw. 8 is a miss. Left claw. Oh, he rolled a natural 1, so he's now off balance, and anyone has a +2 to hit him for the rest of the round, and he loses the rest of his attacks. Next up is another ghoul who actually flanks Ashriel now. Okay, attack. Oh, he takes an attack of opportunity from Ashriel in order to get there. So attack. Oh no. Come on, Ashriel. Gotta fix that weapon table. So Ashriel's wielding a footman's mace.
Okay.
One more. Alright, attack. Footman's mace. Ghoul. Front, shoulder melee, same elevation. No mod, no mod. AC 1 hits for 5 damage to the ghoul. And the ghoul gets to flank him with right claw. Front, flank. Shoulder melee, same elevation. No mod, no mod. Actually, that should be -2 to hit because technically Zalmond is still alive. So left claw, flank. Shoulder melee, same elevation. -2. He also rolls a natural 1, losing the rest of his attacks. Okay, next up is the last ghoul that's right in front of Ashriel. And I'm actually going to give Zalmond an aura so we can see his aura of protection. It needs to be round. We'll make it gray. Actually, we'll make it black, so it's hard to see. And it's supposed to be 10-foot aura, I think. Okay. And yeah, go right in front of Ashriel. Takes a swing, right claw, front, shorter melee, same elevation. -2. Misses. Left claw. Shorter melee, same elevation. -2. And a bite. Front, shorter melee, same elevation. -2, nothing. AC 5 is a miss. End of round.
Hey.
Okay, so you can roll initiative for Victoria and Noxina.
Awesome.
Just so you know, backstabs don't work on undead creatures. In order for a backstab, in order for a backstab to work, it has to be a living, corporeal vertebrate. So they are corporeal. They're not. They are vertebrates, but they're not alive. So backstab won't quite work on them.
Okay, but this modifier thing, do I still have the +4 from the one guy? Does that count?
No, that was just for your save versus paralyzation. You do have +4 to. You have +4 to all your saves from your armor, though.
Okay, so that's just saves. Okay. I'm gonna charge at this.
Okay, and also your -2 to hit goes away because you're not in the stench of any ghasts anymore. I gotta take that off of this guy, off of Ashriel too. Okay. And Victoria. She
Oh,
has
that's a long
spells.
Does the longbow do more than a bow? Why does it
Yeah.
sheath?
Yeah, longbows do more than bows do.
Okay, then I'll keep it.
Was that for Victoria?
Yeah, I'm gonna do call shots and
Okay, then she's gonna need a second turn on the turn order tracker, and she gets a multiple attack because you can actually shoot twice per round
okay.
with bows.
Okay.
So she'll go on 16.85 and also 116.85.
Okay.
And then what's Noxina doing?
He's charging.
Okay. With her
First she-
sword or something?
Yeah, and first she's gonna just drop her son off here.
Okay. Alright.
Prepare to dead scum!
I think you mean die again.
Shut up!
And you get 200 points for role playing.
Okay.
So Ashriel seems to want to keep fighting with his mace. I think his wife and son are still paralyzed. And okay, first up is a ghoul. So this one is going to turn around and come towards Noxina. Ashriel gets an attack of opportunity against the ghoul's rear. Rear, shorter melee, same elevation. +0, +0. AC 10 is a miss. The ghoul comes over to Noxina. And
Oh no.
Viges and claws. Front, shorter melee, same elevation. You're outside. He's outside of the aura of protection, so no mod, no mod. AC 6 is a miss. He gets a left claw against Noxina.
I'm already doing the
Ooh.
save.
He rolls a natural 1 and goes off balance. You now get a +2 to hit him for the rest of the round. Next up is the ghoul that's in front of Ashriel. He's gonna fight Ashriel with his right claw. Front, shorter melee, same elevation. -2. Enter, enter. Okay, 14 is a miss. Left claw. Ashriel. Front, shorter melee, same elevation. -2. No mod. Okay, 6 is a miss. And a bite.
Yeah, that check I did for the baby,
Ashriel.
so like, it
No,
still hit it.
I roll the checks for stuff like that. Front, shorter melee, same elevation, -2 to hit. Da-da-da-da. And that is a miss. Okay, now you're up, Noxina. So he's off balance and cannot use an attack of opportunity against you. If you do want to hide, you can do so now. All you have to do is find cover or concealment, and you can hide.
I don't want to hide. I have my short sword at the ready, and I wish to try to flank this. More powerful attack.
So basically, when a character is off balance like that, they're all rear. The whole, every side is rear.
So it doesn't matter. I don't have any attack modifiers or damage roll modifiers as far as I know.
You hit, causing 3 damage to the ghoul.
Technically that would be 5 because of the +2 damage, right?
+2 damage from what?
And being off kilter.
No, that's just +2 to hit, not damage.
Oh.
Okay, next up is...
I forgot to add that.
Huh?
Nothing, I'm just being dumb.
Oh. Okay, Ashriel, since that other ghoul ran off, is going to face this way. So that all 3 ghouls are in front of him. And this ghoul is going to attack him. So attack, right claw, Ashriel, front, shorter melee, same elevation, -2 to hit, no mod. 8 is a miss. Left claw, Ashriel, front, shorter melee, same elevation, -2, no mod. Still viging and clawing. Ow. Try to take a bite out of Ashriel's flesh. -2 to hit. His son's paladin aura is keeping him going. Okay, next up is the third ghoul, or the last ghoul, I think, actually. With his right claw, Ashriel, front, shorter melee, same elevation, -2, +0. That is a miss. Left claw, Ashriel, front, shorter melee, same elevation, -2, no mod. 14 is a miss, and the bite. Ashriel, front, shorter melee, same elevation, -2, +0. Wow. They're rolling really bad. Okay, next up is Ashriel, who is going to take a swing with his mace. at the damaged undead that he hit last round. I think it was this guy. Front, shoulder melee, same elevation. No mod, no mod. AC 5 is a hit, causing 3 damage to the ghoul. -3, enter. Okay, next up is Victoria.
Okay.
And she gets 2 arrow shots back to back.
So attack. Longbow.
And did she do called shots? Did you roll initiative for called shots?
Yeah.
Okay. Which ghoul is she attacking?
Attacking the one that's right in front of Azrael first. Then she's gonna attack the one closest to her and Noxiana.
Okay. That one at Ashrael is to the rear.
Yeah. I already have that, but would that be medium range?
No, that's short range.
Okay. Same elevation.
Yep, same elevation. AC 4 is a hit, causing 7 damage to the ghoul by shooting it in the back. -7, enter. Okay, it's still alive, and then go ahead and roll. For this ghoul, it's going to be from the front, but you do get +2 to hit because it's off balance.
Oh, then hold on. I need to redo that then. Oh, screw you! Redo some bullcrap because meh. Yeah, no, not making that mistake again.
AC 6 is a hit, causing 7 damage to the ghoul. Go ahead and describe how you shoot this ghoul to death.
As Victoria draws her bow back, her eyes lock into the ghoul's skull. She lets the arrow fly as it flies through the side of its face. Like the eyes, having one pop out and the other one gets squished.
Ew. Nice description. 200 points for RP, and end of round. Ashrael needs to do something. Let's see, what's he got?
God dang it! This would be the day that
Oh.
I die.
Wow. Okay. I completely forgot that.
Abby, you're not on beat. You're not on beat. Gotta listen to the song. I know what's going on. Sorry, I was having a family.
Let's see. I think on turn undead there was supposed to be something else. Finds with an asterisk and additional 7 creatures of this type are turned. Oh.
Alright.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
Coming back to our place in chat. Okay. So he is going to attack with his footman's mace again. And rolling initiative for the ghouls. Okay. Did you roll initiative for both Victoria and Noxina? Sam, are you there? Sam? Sam, can you hear me?
Oh,
Sam?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What's Noxina doing?
Sorry, I was distracted by my family for a moment. What's going on?
What's going on with your two characters? What are Noxina and Victoria doing?
Oh, Noxina's about to run and start, like, being an angry mother.
And then Victoria?
She's gonna just be a calm. Go and just
keep
do what she's been doing.
Shooting? Is she gonna shoot? Oh, okay,
Shoot.
good. Yeah.
Sticking with the longbow. I'm doing the initiative for,
Nice.
she's switching to the longsword, though.
Oh, okay, Noxina is. Alright. Very nice, very nice. So, first up is a ghoul. That's one in front of Ashriel, and it's going to leave Ashriel's reach, so Ashriel gets to back attack it with an attack of opportunity as it runs up to Noxina. Ashriel, attack. Footman's Mace, Ghoul, rear. Hits a -2 for 3 damage. The Ghoul is still up, but wounded. Okay, and the Ghoul runs up to Noxina and tries to claw and bite her. And this one I will just put on the GM layer for now. Okay, whoops. Okay, this one's attacking. Right claw, Noxina. Hits AC 4 and misses because Noxina has high dexterity. So you just like kind of like bend your body around its claw and it misses you.
She does the Matrix, like,
Left claw.
exactly.
Yes, exactly. You Matrix that shit. So front, with its other claw, front, shorter melee, same elevation, +0, +0. AC 7 is a miss, and then it tries to bite you. So you definitely maneuver around its attacks. Okay, next up is another ghoul who is attacking Ashriel from the left. Attack.
Able to down the one attack so much, he's now on the ghoul's shoulder.
So, you haven't actually seen any of the ghouls beat his armor class yet. So, 6 is a miss. Left claw. 10 is a miss. And bite. Ashriel. 12 is a miss. Okay. Next up is another ghoul. That's the one right in front of Ashriel. It's attacking with claw, claw, bite. Right claw. Miss. Left claw. Miss and bite. 11 is a miss. Next up is Noxina.
Okay. She doesn't have to run up on anybody, so she's just gonna attack this a mofo here.
Yeah.
A front one, short melee, same elevation, and down. Fuck.
So you said you put your baby on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a big baby! This doorway, by the way.
In a doorway over here?
Yeah, over by
Okay.
this house.
By the what?
Hidden.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Noxina goes off balance. It doesn't really matter though, because there's no enemies for the rest of the round, so I'm not going to give her the off-balance symbol. Ashriel goes to mace the goes to mace the ghoul in front of him. Front, shorter melee, same elevation, no mods. AC 8 is a miss. And Victoria gets to shoot twice. Did she do called shots? Initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember to do -4 to hit with these called shots. I keep forgetting to remind you. Called shots are -4 to hit.
Do the miscellaneous attack roll modifier part thing?
Say again?
Would it be in the miscellaneous one?
Miscellaneous attack roll modifier, yeah. Not the damage
Okay.
one.
Can you please put in the minus? Thank you.
AC 1 hits. Which one did you shoot?
Oh, I didn't really. The one that's in front of Noxina.
Okay. You cause 8 damage. Go ahead and describe how you kill it with your bow.
Victoria lets another arrow fly, this one going through the ghoul's chest, getting stuck only by the feathers of the bow. It's still little heart on the other end, stuck to the tip of the arrow, just gently going.
Ew. Nice description. Very nice. 200 points. Okay. And her second shot.
Oh yeah, that. The guy over here. That would be rear. Schmidt. 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 Schmidt.
Okay, you hit -4 for 5 damage. Which one did you shoot?
The one in front of Azrael, not the one with the shovel, the one with a weird, like, pipe.
Oh, okay. It's looks like a piece of iron or something.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you cause 5 damage. Go ahead and describe how you kill it by shooting it in the back.
she lets an arrow fly as it flies straight into its spine, severing it just as the neck. The arrow almost pokes out, almost booping Azrael's nose.
Very nice. Very nice description. 200 points. Okay. So it falls down dead and okay. All right. So end of round. You can roll initiative if you wish. And Ashriel is going to attack with his footman's mace again. And this ghoul is going to continue trying to kill. Okay, I'm gonna remove Noxina's paralysis from the thing, Victoria's paralysis from the thing, and that's about it.
Can Victoria not attack this round, or do I have to have her attack?
You don't have to have her attack if you don't want her to. Do you want me to just to remove her from the turn order?
Yeah, I was gonna have her this round go and check on the baby.
Okay. Just when you go ahead and roll medium-sized base initiative. So you click on Victoria, click initiative, and then hit M on the keyboard for medium, and it should take you straight to medium-sized base. Medium base speed, okay. And then Noxina's using her short bow, okay.
Yeah.
So that means, with cult shot, nice. So that means she needs another turn. Control U, 12.47, copy. 112.47.
Yeah, she figures that since the ghoul's kind of far away,
Yeah,
being distracted by 3 others, she would just, like, aim for the head.
yeah. Okay, so it's 8:15 p.m. July the 17th, 11 AE5. This fight's been going on for about 5 minutes now. Let's see. Okay. First up is one of the ghouls. It's the one that's attacking Ashriel, and it's the only ghoul that's left. So attack. White Claw. AC 0 hits, but the ghoul's claws pass right through Ashriel as though he were not corporeal.
Noxina watches in awe, slightly drooling.
Yeah. Okay. Left claw. So now you know there's really no point. They cannot hit him. Okay. So now I'm just rolling to see if they roll ones. And
Abby, go to bed.
right.
Put it out there. You're not going by your.
Okay.
I've got to go to bed.
Next up is Noxina. With a
Okay.
short bow and a cold shot. It's -4 to hit. And you get the flank. Close range. Or short range, sorry. Same elevation with a flank. Yep.
Frack. Oh well, I get another hit because she goes twice, so.
Yep. Okay, yep. AC 12 was a miss. Next up is Victoria, checking on the baby. So the baby's just like,
Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Goo.
okay, Noxina crits the ghoul, causing 6 damage. Go and describe how you crit kill the ghoul.
Ooh. This will have to be my worst yet. Tapes. Ties her short sword to one of her arrows back and lets it go. Oh, so it will decapitate the ghoul out into the air, coating the 3.
Hell yeah.
Noxina cries out.
Dick bitches for attacking me and my family. Fuck you.
Alright.
Noxina, chill your shit. Like, really, calm down.
Okay. You notice glint of something up here behind one of the pillars.
That's for it. Meanwhile, Victoria's shouting, "There might be more ghouls back there! Careful, you fool!"
Oops.
I'm no fool. When I see something that will make me and my son be able to eat another day.
Okay. So carefully avoiding the stinking cloud, right?
Yeah, she went around it.
Okay. Carefully avoiding the stinking cloud. Going around it, up the stairs to the top, and behind one of the pillars, she finds a scroll case. Sort of shining by the light of the moon. And it looks like it's not locked or anything. You could open it up if you want.
She is opening that stuff up.
Okay, so inside, you find a scroll of protection from cold. So it's it has a pentacle on it, and in the center is all around the edges of this pentacle are symbols of cold and frost, snowflakes, snowmen, avalanches, mountain tops, ice cubes, icebergs, things of that nature. And say again.
It thanks her god, Badagon, and just rushes and scampers back with it.
All right.
Hard, and that voice hurts my throat and gives me a headache.
So Victoria just disperses the stinking cloud. She waves it away with her hand. And
Oh yeah, look.
Oh my! Ray! The hideous thing will scare your child. My son is not fearful of such things. How dare you! You're a mad woman.
No. And you're a bitch.
Start bickering back and forth as Noxina picks her son back up. Throw away.
Watchman. 3, 4, 5. Sergeant. Okay, level 3. And oh, nighttime. 10 watchmen appear with 2 level 1 sergeants and 1 level 4 lieutenant. Okay. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy. Paste. Alright, so 10 members of the Night Watch show up. Okay, along with 2 sergeants and their lieutenant in the rear. A handsome young man. He looks like this. His token. Oh, he's a middle-aged man, actually.
You should change the token to get your description correct. Okay.
Nah. This is him. That's Lieutenant. And he says,
oh, who goes there?
Oh, hello. You finally arrived.
She says slightly angrily.
Oh, yes, of course, just in time. We slew some fleeing ghasts and ghouls, and we decided to come here right away, straight away.
Just in time, she says, backing up, going towards these 3. These 3 passerbys came here sooner than you fools. Who are you? How? Victoria steps in. I'm sorry for my friend. She has a son and was. At the moment, she's going through mother's grieving anger.
Ah, I see.
Lost him,
Oh
and the
no,
boy-
your companions to the south seem injured. The lady there and the boy.
boy who looks like an old fucking man.
And Ashriel says, "No, they're fine. I will take care of them. Don't worry." And the lieutenant says,
Oh my word. It's a man with wings.
Touch him, you die.
She says protectively. A baby spray now. She has him back on her back.
the lieutenant motions for this person in the back to help with the woman and Zalamond, and he just sort of rushes through, his armor shaking as he runs. You can see he has a healer's bag, and he's pulling herbs from it presently as he runs over to help Marietta and Zalamond. And he kneels down and begins giving them like smelling salts or something to help them with their paralysis.
She watches them very curiously.
And the two sergeants say, "You there, pull security on the west. You two on the east. And you three to the south. You pull rear security." And they sort of spread out like this.
I probably won't need to do a check if I have Victoria try to them.
Try to what?
I was gonna have Victoria ask one of the guys for the way to the boss's house, considering she's trying to fulfill Noxina's. She's trying to make that Noxina pay the people for to flourish, because she knows that no matter what, Noxina's gonna do it. Might as well make it easier for her to be nice.
Yeah.
So she's gonna use her fair charisma to try to be like, "Oh boys, can you please assist us?"
Go ahead and roleplay it.
That's what I'm doing.
To which guys?
The closest ones over here. "Oh boys, can you assist me?"
These ones?
Here's her eyes.
Let's see. This watchman, he kind of looks over at Victoria, and he puts his eyes back on where he's supposed to be guarding, and he stands on this side of her, and he says, "What can I do for you, ma'am?"
My friend and I are looking for a home of someone called him a boss. Just to meet him.
Oh yeah. Let's see. The boss is...
Okay, she her arms in a way that perks up her chest to try to seduce the man.
Oh wow. He just says, "Oh yeah, his house is it's back that way somewhere," and he points back this way. Wait, where's there?
Which way I didn't
That way.
see.
He says, "Oh, it's back that way somewhere," like that. You see the arrow?
Not really.
Okay. It is right here. And he's pointing like this. It says back that way somewhere.
Okay.
Did you see that arrow?
No, something's not popping up for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Okay, so he says back this way.
Okay.
My bad. I was on the GM layer. I do that from
That's
time to time.
I mean, it's not your fault. Just probably a common mistake.
Yeah.
Like drawing something on Krita or something. I've done that before, so it's completely fine.
Yeah. But yeah, he says, yeah, his house is back this way.
Oh, well, thank you.
But, he's probably not there right now. I bet you he's down at the Spider, bar and inn and bar. Spider bar and inn, yeah. Spider bar, that's right.
Oh, well, we'll be sure or to meet him at some point there.
Yeah. You
Thank you for direct.
You ever been to the Spider bar?
No, maybe you can take me sometime. She gently, like, rubs his shoulder.
He just kind of looks at his shoulder as she rubs it, and then looks at her hand, and then just says, thanks, and he goes back to guarding.
He blows him a kiss and then walks over. Hey, Noxina, I got some good news for you.
What is it?
That one place that you want to rob? You. Echoes in front of the angel.
Oh.
You angelic man. Mind if I ask you something?
Sure. What is it?
Why are you here? Why did you decide to help us?
I was taking my family home. This is my boy and my consort.
Doesn't consort mean like whore or something?
Consort is basically a woman that he spends time with that is pretty much his wife in in every way except officially.
Every way but legal.
Every way but legal, yeah. So, and he was pointing to Zalmond and Marietta. And it's been a couple minutes, and Zalmond kind of comes to, and he just says, "Whoa, what happened?" Oh.
She walks over and pats his back.
You and your family, dear boy, saved me mine.
She like ruffles his hair.
And he stands up and kind of looks down at her and shakes his hair out. And he's a pretty good looking man. Like he's not he's basically just a young man. He looks like this. He's got a medium length white beard, white hair. He looks like a young warrior who looks a lot older than he actually is.
So this whole time me making jokes saying, "You keep calling this old man a young boy."
Yeah. Yeah, and it is kind of strange because Ashriel actually looks younger than Zalmond.
And Azrael was probably like 200 something years old.
You kind of get that feeling from him. And he changes form again back into that of a human. And he is rather tall. I think.
Is he taller
Oh no
than
no no, no. He's I'm sorry. He's not. He's 5'7". He's kind of short actually.
You say that to
He does.
someone who has a goblin who's like 3 foot.
He does have some kind of elvish features though, like pointy ears and stuff like that. So for an elf, sorry, he looks really really tall. He doesn't have human features right now. He has elvish features, and he always did. I've completely forgot to describe that.
Victoria giggled softly.
Mm.
You chose a half elf as your disguise.
No, I thought I was going for a more elvish look, but I guess I'm too tall. Perhaps that's why you say I look like a half elf.
Somewhat, yes. Looks over to the woman. So lucky having a man like this.
Oh, he's more human than human.
I must agree.
Athena chimes in and goes over to him.
Again,
No, I don't mind at all, says Ashrael, in this sort of strange melodic voice. And as he speaks, you notice that his mouth doesn't move. You're actually hearing his voice inside your head. And it's in your native language. So Noxina is hearing it in Goblish. Victoria is hearing it in Elven. Or, I mean, Elvish. Sorry.
Hold on. No, you know, I can do that later.
one more thing.
Here, I should tell you this, since you don't want me to do the rest.
Since you helped us,
Through her bag, gently, like, moving her son out of the way, like,
love you.
You did what? You're holding your son out to him?
no, she gently moved her son out of the way as she grabbed the skull. Is holding the skull now.
Skull. Oh, she had a skull in her backpack or something?
Yeah, she put the skull in her bag that she found in the thing.
Oh, it was a scroll. Scroll.
Oh, not
Yeah, scroll.
so.
Sorry.
That's not with the skull. That's why I had Victoria react the way she did.
I'm making him green baby.
Hands him his teddy bear and pacifier.
There, he's green now.
Mother.
Bitch, I'm older than you technically.
Hey.
All right. So around this time, the cleric, he goes, you know, like, oh well, I guess I better get back to work. Confound this city watch gig. If only I hadn't accidentally tripped over that senator's shoes, I never would be in this predicament. They said I assaulted him.
She stops him for a moment.
If you want, I can help you get even with them.
No, I'd rather just pay my debts to society and just, finish it and be done and move on with my life. Thanks anyways.
You are a reward for helping me.
She takes his hand and kisses it softly.
Thank you.
To who? Zalmond?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Zalmond says, yes, it was the least we could do. Right,
You heard
Father?
a bang in the background. What was that?
My cat knocked something over in the kitchen. I don't know what. Just a second. I don't know what. Probably just something heavy on the counter.
Okay.
Do you feel like taking a break? I need to use the restroom.
Yeah, I'm going to just maybe
I'll be right back.
my legs. Ow.
Yep,
Stuff like that.
stretch. Maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. All right, I'm back.
Hi there.
Hi-oh. All right.
Hi.
So I'm getting kind of tired. I kind of want to go to bed.
Do you maybe want to pause this and start up again like some other time?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Sound good?
Peace.
Okay. Have a good night. Talk to you later, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. And for those of you in Twitch land, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And click on that heart button at the top. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, comment and give me a follow maybe. Click on that, the bell, and yeah, I'll see you around. I'll probably do little one-shots like this once or twice a week, perhaps. And if you like who we are and like what we do, we've left some links to our Patreon and PayPal. PayPal is for small one-time donations. The Patreon is for as little as $1 a month. You can pledge. You gain access to a monthly newsletter containing AD&D 2nd Edition tech that I write myself every month. And also you'll gain access to a special Discord server so you can come and talk to me while I do world building streams. And there are further echelons beyond $1 a month if you're interested. Like I said, that's on the Patreon. And yeah, please explore. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.